All right, you guys, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally doing it, y'all. Finally doing it. I'm gonna let you guys know some basic tips to manually tap in to your dream state, y'all, so that you can go lucid. All right, um, without anything, and you can do it every time, whenever you want. All right, so first off, we're going to start with affirmations. Now, I'm going to give you two different affirmations that I like to use. It doesn't have to be this. You guys can use different affirmations. You could do what you like to do. All right, but these two affirmations work for me and they work well. And so the first affirmation is I'm happy and I'm healthy. I'm happy and I'm healthy. I'm happy and I'm healthy. And use your inner voice. Speak to yourself. So, like, when you're going to lay down, just lay down, get comfortable, take 3 deep breaths. Don't stress going in and don't stress going out. Just full breaths. Not like you're trying to push yourself. Just 3 good breaths for your mind, your body, and your soul. And then as you're laying there, and I think personally for me, it works better when I lay flat on my back with my hands to my sides and my feet not crossed over each other, just straight out. I like to put something under my knees and stuff like that because you're gonna go and you're gonna keep saying this. I'm happy and I'm healthy. I'm happy and I'm healthy. And you're gonna notice a shift in your inner chemistry. All right, you're gonna notice like a bliss kind of hits you, a bliss. And so there's a point in time when you're in this state of like, it's like a little trance, you know what I mean? When you're going into sleep, and you're supposed to be able to reprogram your subconscious at this point in time too when this is going on. So it's a very powerful time, and you'll feel a shift in your inner chemistry. And just keep telling yourself, I'm happy and I'm healthy. Don't get focused on the sensations, like embrace them. You know what I mean? Embrace them and feel them, but don't let your focus go all the way into these emotions and in the sensations, because you can do that. You can totally go into it, but a lot of the time when that happens, for me at least, I get caught up in my breath after that, and I realize I'm going into sleep paralysis, and so it kind of kicks me out of it. So if I just stick with the mantra, then it'll get me through it, and it'll get me all the way into the dream state. All right, so I'm happy and I'm healthy. Um, I'm loved and I'm loving. Is the other one. I'm loved and I'm loving. I'm loved and I'm loving. I'm loved and I'm loving, with your inner voice over and over and over, and just be calm. You know what I mean? You're going to do it with your inner voice, and do it like in a relaxed tone inside of your body. Don't like do it with a lot of energy. You know what I mean? Do it calmly with your inner voice. So, I'm happy and I'm healthy, or I'm loved and I'm loving, or I'm loving and I'm loved, however you want to word it out. All right, that's affirmation technique right there. And that will get you there. All right, and at the same time, you're reprogramming your subconscious with something really positive and something that's beneficial for you. All right, so that's a technique right there. And then this is another technique. All right, totally different from the affirmation technique. And it's pretty easy, actually. This technique might be easier for you to do it. All right, so if for some reason that doesn't work out for you, do this technique, and then I'll go into another technique. So I'm gonna give you 3 techniques, and one out of these 3 is gonna work. All right, so you got 3 ways to get yourself into a lucid dream at any point in time from the rest of this point in your life. All right, focus on your breathing. Breathe like you're asleep. Just breathe like you're asleep. Totally breathe like you're asleep. And when you feel that shift in your inner chemistry, just keep focusing on your breath. And the thing is, too, don't get don't let your tiredness kick in, because you could just pass out while you're doing this. Um, with the other technique too, with the affirmation, once you're really feeling those sensations and your inner chemistry is already shifting, you're in the affirmation, don't get tired. Like, stick with it, because you might just fall asleep. And if you fall asleep, that's cool. You just figured out how to get over your insomnia. All right. So you if that's one thing that you're doing and you're really not trying to dream too, and you're having trouble falling asleep, once you feel your shift in your inner chemistry change, and you know the sensations change inside, um, just go to sleep then. You know what I mean? Forget about it. Feel that sensation. Don't focus on your breath and just like let it go. You'll pass out. Um, but you can focus on your breath and just breathe like you're already sleeping. Like, get your rhythm, like what you know. Like, everybody knows it, and if you don't know it, don't even bring it up to me, because I'm not gonna explain it any better than I explained it right there. Um, you know how it is when you're asleep, or how it sounds like when a person's sleeping. Just breathe like that, you know. You'll feel that shift in your inner chemistry. Keep it going. Stay with that breath. You know, fake it until you make it. All right. Simple and plain. That's technique number 2. And technique number 3, which is a really, really good technique. These are all really good techniques, but this technique is the bomb. All right. And it was like the dream world, the walking between worlds meditation. You just focus on your heartbeat. Just sit there with it, and sit there with your heartbeat. Listen to it. Get silent and feel that heartbeat. And once your inner chemistry shifts and you feel that change in your inner chemistry, you'll start feeling more sensations throughout your whole body as your heart beats, and just go with it. Go with those sensations. If you've noticed it in your hand a bunch, stick with it. Go there and just kind of follow the sensations, and let that pulse. Just go with it. Go with those sensations from your heartbeat. Um, or you can really sit there in your heart, and as they expand, just be aware of how far those sensations go through you, and how much your heartbeat, is connected to everything else in your whole body when you're going through it. And just stay aware of it and keep your awareness on your heartbeat, but be also aware of that your sensations everywhere else. I always get distracted from focusing on nothing but my heartbeats when I'm doing this method, and I will go into the sensations wherever they're traveling through my body, and I'll just like try to stick with some high vibrations. Oh, and here's a fourth one here. Let me drop another one on you. Another one. If you pray. If you're a praying person, pray, and pray for something, like for God to let you know how it feels to be like healed or healthy, or be at your peak, be in love with the universe, or like be grateful for something. And when you're at the peak of it and you feel that burst, that boom, I mean, that love, that high vibration, just hold it. Hold it. Like, and if you let it go or you lose it, I mean, just find it again, and then let that frequency just tune into it and let it resonate with you. It might be a tiny little place. Like, it might be just stuck right in your collarbone. It might be in your forehead. It might be in your throat. It might be in your heart. It might be in your arm. It might be in your leg. You might feel it outside of you. You know what I mean? But it's like right there, and it comes back in. You might feel it and it pulls in from the back of your head. I don't, it's gonna be somewhere, that sensation, and it's gonna be a high vibration. Like, sometimes I like to know what it feels like just to be healed, or be the best version of myself. What does it feel like? And when I get that high vibration, I just tuned into it. Just tune your frequency into it. Tune it in and hold it. And when it wants to go somewhere, go with it. Go with it, you guys, and feel it. Don't really try to guide it. And if you want to guide it and it's intuitive, go with your intuition, guide it and put it where it needs to be. And if you lose that really high vibration, figure out how to find it again. Prayer, be authentic in your prayers and pray for something you really want. And when you get there and you feel it, don't worry about trying to find anything else or trying to repeat a mantra or anything at this point in time. When you feel it, tune into that frequency because you have found what you were looking for. All right. And if you just hold it long enough, you're going to have some dreams. And sometimes when I do it, I don't like necessarily go into my dreams like knowing that I'm going in lucid. You know, with the breathing, like I'm sleeping one, yeah, that every time I go into my dreams, I'm like there. You know what I mean? I'm totally there with it. And that's a technique I actually learned from Michael Monk. And so that really does work good, and you'll know you're going into your lucid dream. And another thing he taught me with that one was like visualizing my hand, like putting your hand in front of your face and like, just take it down and just feel like you just literally put your hand right in front of your face and just hold it there. You just hold it. Just hold your hand there. Don't worry about nothing else. When that inner shift in your chemistry happens or whatever, you start getting comfortable with that and just hold your hand there. Maybe move your fingers and stuff, but it's really not your hand like this hand is here. You know what I mean? Your hand is not going to be moving, but you're going to feel like your hand is really there. It's going to be there. You know what I mean? It's not literally there with your physical body, but it's there with your energetic body and your spiritual body, and you're on it. You're on it, and just stay there with it and keep your focus on it, having it in front of yourself. So that's 5 different techniques in this one video right here. You are going to be able to dream, y'all, manually get yourself into a lucid state. And I can go into details on how to do other things in a further point in time. But yeah, that's it. You got your informations. You know what I mean? I'm loved and I'm, what is it? Yeah, y'all look back in the video. I'm happy or I'm healthy, or I'm loved and I'm loving. Those are the affirmations. You got the breath focusing in, like you're already sleeping. You can hold like your energetic hand in front of your face. You can shoot, I don't even remember the other technique I told you. I told you more techniques than I was planning on. And so it just kind of came out. Yeah, authentically, like that's what I do. Oh yeah, and on your heartbeat, boom, on that with that energy and following it. Follow the vibrations, and then prayer. That's another way. You can pray for something, ask for something big, that you are only going to be able to know when you feel it inside, and then stick with that high vibration. Yeah, I'm out, y'all. Good luck. Best of luck to y'all. Namaste.